What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, back again, and I didn't want to really make this video, man. Look, I try to stay away from politics, especially identity politics, on my channel, just because, look, man, this channel is focused on action figures, collecting action figures, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoying just action figures, you know, toys and all of that, and of course just, you know, connecting with other collectors. But you know, once this stuff kind of starts, you know, getting into figures and toys that are out there right now in the market, then it's like, man, I gotta say something about this whole cancel culture BS that is going on right now. And it's, of course, right here in front of you guys, you can see some of the examples that is going on right now. The most recent is, of course, a very cherished childhood memory here, Mr. Potato Head. And of course, here we got Cara Dune, the actress who just totally just got canned from the Mandalorian show. Disney Plus, or Disney, the company, just made that decision to go ahead and just totally just cancel her, just get her out of the show. And there was a lot of talk if they were going to keep continuing the action figures. And of course, if you guys don't know, man, Cara Dune, this right here, these two figures are going up right now in price, just because Hasbro has mentioned that they're not going to be producing any more Cara Dune action figures, well, you know, based on, you know, the actress, and so pretty much they're just going to stop. What they are going to do is go ahead and release the retro line, which is wave 3, because that's already included, that's already going to have Cara Dune. So I'm pretty sure that's just, you know, if they could have, they probably would have canceled it, but they probably have the ball rolling, and you know, those figures are already being mass produced right now at the moment, because they are supposed to be releasing this year. But I gotta say something, man, this whole cancel culture is such BS, man. Like, look, dude, like, if you have an opinion, it's totally fine if you agree or disagree. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't want to make this video because I'm probably gonna get tons of dislikes or whatever, and that's fine, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes us individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to agree on everything, you know what I'm saying? There's some things that maybe you don't agree with, and that's fine, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to resort to this whole mentality of just canceling everything, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of like getting them, you know what I'm saying, like just kind of in a way erasing people out of like history, you know what I'm saying, like out of existence. And that's what's kind of going on right now, you know, with this whole cancel culture. Is just, you know, there's just like a small group of people that maybe don't like something, and especially with, you know, the actress here that played Cara Dune, you know, she says some stuff on Twitter, and I get it, right? Not everybody's gonna agree, but like to go ahead and just totally cancel her out of the whole show, out of action figures and everything like that, is a little bit ridiculous. I feel like, I mean, if you already knew what kind of personality or what type of person she was, and whatever comments she was gonna make, then that's, I mean, that's, you know, that's what you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Now, unless she was kind of like in a breach of contract with Disney, where Disney was like, hey, you can't say certain things on your, you know, social media platform, whatever, blah blah blah, then I get it, it was a breach of contract, right? But man, she pretty much lost Disney. I think she lost like her talent agency. It's crazy, man. It is so nuts. And so that's pretty much what's going on. So Cara Dune right now, like I said, I did just pick up this one right here, vintage collection, and this one, she is $164 now. She is going up on price on eBay, which is ridiculous, but I actually got her off Entertainment Earth. Now, I know that Bounty Hunters Guild got a shitload of shipments of her right now, so she should be going up on sale. And then of course I got the carbonized version because I did a review for you guys and I didn't have one carded, and so now I'm like, shit, I better just get one carded just in case. But like, it's pretty ridiculous. They're just gonna be pretty much like, hey, she doesn't exist anymore. Now I don't know if they're gonna rewrite her character. Like, I don't know how they're gonna handle that with the Mandalorian series, you know what I'm saying? They might not just even mention her. She's just gonna be like gone, which is nuts. Now, going to Mr. Potato Head. Now, this is the most recent right here. Poor Mr. Potato Head. And so Hasbro had mentioned last week, I think it was on Thursday or whatnot, that they are gonna drop the Mr. and Mrs. You know, on the title, on Mr. Potato Head or Mrs. Potato Head, and just call it Potato Head, and this is kind of ridiculous. And I'm kind of confused about this whole deal because they actually released a statement saying that they want to be more inclusive for children who have two parents of the same sex, right? So, or the same gender, whatever. So if you got two dads or two moms, whatever. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, if a child has two dads or two moms, then just pick up two Mr. Potato Heads and there you go, you got two dads. Or, I mean, if you have two mommies and, you know what I'm saying, then just pick up two Mrs. Potato Heads. I don't understand why they went that route to pretty much eliminate the name. Now, they're not going to totally eliminate it. What they have said that they're not going to have it as prominent on their packaging, but they will have a little tiny Mr. Potato Head, and I think that's probably more of a copyright because originally Potato Head has been around since the 50s, you know what I'm saying? So you know, Hasbro had just acquired it, you know, and so I'm pretty sure they kind of have to use the name, but people were really upset about this because it doesn't make any sense. Like I said, if they're going this whole gender neutral thing, which I don't understand. First of all, it's a potato, okay? It's a freaking potato head. Like, you could make it whatever you want. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole beauty of this toy right here, which is really meant for 2 and plus. Like, as you can see right here, this is really meant for kids, you know what I'm saying? To kind of use their imagination, you know, and also kind of, you know, work on their cognitive skills or whatnot to kind of like put the pieces in there, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's like a puzzle in a way. But I mean, it's just a freaking potato. Like, you can make it whatever you want. If you want to put 4, 6 eyeballs on it, that's fine. I mean, it probably doesn't come with that many, but if you have a whole bunch of extra accessories, you could do whatever you want. You could put the ear on the nose and the nose on the ear. It doesn't matter. I'm just so confused on why they would go that route and just say that it's gender neutral, which it's I mean, it's just a freaking potato. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you bought a Mr. Potato Head and a Mrs. Potato Head, then you could make it whatever you want. I just don't understand. I mean, to the point, it's just like there's always gonna be two genders, right? You're always gonna have a male and a female, and of course, you know, in society, we're always gonna have a Mr. and Mrs. Now, I'm assuming what I read up on is that the Mr. and Mrs. was offensive, which is crazy, man. That is so crazy, and this is the reason why I hate this whole cancel culture. That to say that a Mr. and Mrs. is offensive, and then of course these companies like Hasbro don't have the balls to just be like, you know, whatever, just put out your product, man. Don't worry about what a small group of people are saying about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these companies just don't have the cojones to just say, hey, look, man, this is our product. If you don't like it, don't buy it. That's pretty much it. Like, if you don't like something, you don't buy it. That's pretty much it. But you don't go and cry to the company and demand a change, or just say, hey, you need to just go ahead and get rid of this, which is pretty nuts. And this whole cancel culture is getting, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't even know when it started or what was the first like victim of, you know, cancel culture. I really don't remember, but nowadays it's like everything's being canceled because everything's is offensive, and I just don't understand, like, what happened. You know what I'm saying? How did we get so to the point where everything's offensive? Like, if you don't like something, just don't get it or just don't buy it. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like a Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head, then don't buy it. Like, it's that simple. But to cry about it and to pretty much say, hey, you know what, you need to get rid of this product because it is so offensive, that it's a little ridiculous. And of course, you know, with Cara Dune here, like, I feel for her, man. That's pretty ridiculous. Like, I get it, man. She says some stuff on Twitter not everybody's gonna agree on, but hey, that's you know what I'm saying, that's it. That's, if you don't agree on it, you don't agree on it. That's it, man. You don't have to follow her. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to retweet whatever she retweeted or anything like that. You don't like the show because she's on it, then don't watch it. It's not a big deal. But to get to this point where now we have to kind of cancel everything, it's a little ridiculous. I don't understand why we have to resort to this. And like I said, man, like I I see it a lot in fruit products and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and this whole cancel culture and how everything's offensive nowadays. And it's just like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna talk about it because it just doesn't apply to this channel. But when you start getting into like figures, like toys, man, like this is, I mean, Mr. Potato Head's meant for kids, man. Kids are not thinking about like, oh my gosh, my toy's not gender neutral, or you know what I'm saying, like I don't know how to apply this toy to the real world. Look, kids are just playing with toys, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't really, they don't care. They're not thinking about that stuff. So it's kind of sad to see that this stuff now is going towards kids, you know what I'm saying? And then kids are obviously going to be exposed to that, which is going to be ridiculous, because now I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Once you give that inch, you know, they're going to want the mile, you know what I'm saying? Like once you start this whole kind of, and I think this is the reason why that whole cancel culture is going on, is just that because once one company or whatever, one individual gives in, then, you know what I'm saying, it's like they're gonna be like, okay, what else can we apply it to? And then of course, you know what I'm saying, it just starts this whole snowball effect where everybody gets offended about everything, and they expect all these companies, you know what I'm saying, and companies just need to like, they just need to stick to the product and be like, hey, no, we're not gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? But once they kind of, you know, once they start pandering or bend the knee to a small group of people, or, you know, that are, you know, so offended about certain things or labels or whatnot, then it gets ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? It's just totally ridiculous. And this one right here, the Mr. Potato Head, was kind of crazy, man, because I mean, you know, we always talk about, you know, believing in science and whatnot because of climate change and everything like that, but then to be like, oh no, you know, you got to be gender neutral, like, no, there's science proves that there's only biology, right? There's two genders, right? You got a male and a female, like there is no neutral. It's insane, man, that we're going this route now. Poor Mr. Potato Head is getting affected now, and of course Cara Dune, man. I've been wanting to do a video on Cara Dune, but then this hit up right here, man. Mr. Potato Head got hit up, and you know, obviously there's you know, a common connection here. These are all Hasbro products, and so I feel like this is not going to be the last time we see this. I feel like since now Hasbro caved in and you know what I'm saying, bend the knee for this small group of people, whatever, we're probably gonna see it more on you know, other toy lines or whatnot. So it kind of sucks, man, because I think it's really ridiculous. I hate cancel culture. I think it's dumb. It's just, you know, like I said, it's just a small group of people who are just so upset that they just want to have it their way, and you just can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? You just can't please everything. If you're gonna put a product out, just put a product out, back it up, you know what I'm saying, grow some balls, and just say, hey, this is it, man. I'm sorry it offends you, but there's nothing we could do about it. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. But I think the news right now is that Mr. Potato Head, they're gonna pretty much, this was the last one that came out last holidays. This guy skyrocketed in price, obviously, because this is kind of like the last, you know, Mr. and of course the last Mrs. Potato Head. So I don't know how the new one's gonna look, but they did say that they're not gonna call it Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head. They're just gonna call it Potato Head, and that should be releasing, you know, in the holidays of this year, 2021. Cara Dune, like I said, man, her update is, of course, Entertainment Earth was just did fulfill their pre-orders, but I think other retails did not. But I would say definitely check out Bounty Hunters Guild, because he does have a shipment of Cara Dunes, and I think he's gonna start selling them. So if you are looking for it, but she is definitely going up in price, and I think the only time she's gonna be released now, or the last time she's gonna be released, is through the retro collection line, which is you know what I'm saying, wave 3, which is pretty much all of the Mandalorian characters, and then that's pretty much it. Now with the show, like I said, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait and see what they're gonna have. They're probably not gonna even mention her, or they're just gonna kill her off and just be like, yeah, she died, you know, whatever. Crazy, man. But I just wanted to do this, man. Like, I just, you know, I just want to get your guys' feedback, man. What do you guys think about this whole cancel culture? Do you agree what's going on here? Like I said, this is definitely something to worry about with Hasbro, because I hope it doesn't continue on, like I said, and I really can't wait for this whole cancel culture thing to go away. This is ridiculous, and like I said, it's really sad to see that this stuff is now affecting, you know, kids' toys, you know, especially Mr. Potato Head. This is so sad, man. It's such an awesome toy, man. It's so awesome. So like I said, I got the Mrs. Potato Head because that's gonna go to my daughter. Mr. Potato Head, that's gonna go to my son, and I'm definitely gonna be playing with him. Cara Dune, man, I'm definitely get these guys graded right here because they're, like I said, man, prices are gonna go up, man, and like maybe it's a strategy on Hasbro. Maybe they're doing this so like their figures go up on price, but obviously they don't benefit from it because obviously this is you know what I'm saying, this is kind of like a private, you know, secondhand selling thing, so that it's not gonna really, I don't think that's the reason for it. But anywho, man, I just want to know what's your feedback, man. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, you know, that's totally fine. That's what makes us individuals, you know what I'm saying? We're not a collective mind here. We're all individuals, man, and everybody has their own opinions, and it's totally fine to disagree. I mean, we were taught, you know what I'm saying, as basic as like debating, you know what I'm saying? It's fine. It's totally fine to disagree. It's okay. Like, it's not gonna be a problem. You don't have to go around crying about it. Like, it's totally fine, man, if you disagree. If you agree, cool, man, that's really awesome. But I just wanted to, you know, get your guys' feedback. What do you guys think about this? Did you guys pick up more Cara Dunes? Did you guys pick up a Mr. Potato Head? Because there is no more. Like, I even went to like multiple Walmart stores. He is gone, and she is gone too. So no more Mr. Potato Head. So I'm kind of surprised. I can't wait to see the new one. I'm really kind of like, I wonder how this gender neutral one. I wonder if they're just gonna stuff like a male and female parts into it, and then you just do whatever you want. But I mean, it's kind of redundant because you have a male and female, so it's a little weird. But anywho, that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on this, my little rant on this whole cancel culture thing, and of course what's affecting with, you know, what's going on right now in action figure you know, market, you know what I'm saying? So, but thanks for watching, thank you for the support, and I will definitely talk to you guys in the next video.